everybody, thank you for watching. So I'm back today with a new makeup tutorial. I'm so excited. This is my second makeup tutorial that I'm posting on YouTube since I stopped posting them like last winter. I really did appreciate all the love on the makeup tutorial that I posted a couple weeks ago, and a lot of you guys said you wanted to see more from me, so here we are with another one. I don't really know what I'm going to call this one for sure. It's kind of like my go-to summer look, but it's still kind of glam at the same time. I basically have like two things that I'm doing summer wise, and that's either a really bold eyeshadow on the lid or a more neutral lid and a bolder shadow on the lower lash line, and that is what I did today. I'm using mostly Makeup Geek products that were sent to me. I did a PR haul a couple months ago, and I showed a big package that Makeup Geek sent to me, so that is what I'm using in today's video. But I'm excited to show you this. Like I said, I get a little bit nervous posting makeup tutorials because I'm not a makeup artist, but I don't know if I'm the best at teaching makeup, but I did listen to a lot of your comments, and you know, you guys still seem to like my makeup looks. I get asked for tutorials a ton, and one thing that I'll say about my makeup looks is that I truly do think that they're super simple. I have two eyeshadows on my lids. It's, you know, sometimes you can just incorporate the color in here and there, and it can make it look a little bit bolder or maybe even more complicated than it really needs to be. But I hope that you guys like it. It is a full face tutorial. The lips turned out a little bit not quite what I expected, but other than that, it is a full face makeup tutorial, so I hope that you guys like it. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and thank you for clicking on this video. Right now I am posting a video every single day, so if you do enjoy daily content all about makeup and beauty, a lot of product reviews, a lot of chat about makeup, I hope that you will consider hitting the subscribe button before you leave. My 20K giveaway is going on right now, both here on YouTube and also over on my Instagram page. I have a 20K giveaway going on over there as well, and there is some Makeup Geek included in that. So I will have links to both of those down below. But if you would like to see how I got this summer glam makeup look, please keep watching. So starting off, I do have my eyelid primed already with my e.l.f. primer that I was talking about, my Makeup Monthly that I love. Then I'm just going to go ahead and set the primer, and I'm going to use Peach Smoothie from Makeup Geek, and I'm just using a Real Techniques Deluxe concealer brush, and I'm just going to place this all over the lid. Next, I'm going to use the shade Unexpected. It's a really pretty like light lavender. Normally I would go into my crease with like a brown, but I just have been liking mixing it up a little bit here and there. So I'm going to use my Sigma E40 brush. It's just a really big fluffy crease brush. I'm just going to blend this into the crease, be really nice and sloppy with it. It just gives a nice wash of color without being too overwhelming, but I kind of like that it's just a little bit different from the regular brown that I'm always using. So I've actually really been enjoying this color, and I've been popping it in here and there in my makeup looks. So next I'm going to take the shade Grandstand, which is definitely the star of the show. It's the foiled shadow from Makeup Geek. And I'm just going to apply this all over the lid. I'm going to use my Sigma medium sweeper brush, the E54, to apply this all over the lid. And then I am also going to spray my brush with a little bit of MAC Fix Plus because I thought it helped make the shadow more metallic. And again, I'm just applying this all over the lid. This is definitely the star of the show, and I think it is so gorgeous. I was hearing rave reviews about this shadow, and I get why. And if you're like sloppy like I am, like up in here, that's okay because we can fix that. I'm just gonna go back in with my E40 and just kind of blend everything together. And again, you can kind of fix up any mistakes. If any of the shadows went too far, you can clean that up in this process. I really like the light purple, and I like these two together. I've never tried these two together, but I like how they look, and I just think it's just something so slightly different than the usual brown, but I've been having a lot of fun playing with different colors recently. So in kind of my go-to looks, I have not been using a lot of liner. You've probably noticed in my videos I don't have a lot of wing liner. I've just been doing lashes. You of course don't have to do lashes. I mean, you've also seen in my videos that sometimes I'm foregoing the lashes and I'm just doing mascara, but I just love lashes. I mean, I've been wearing them for years and I love them so much. So for me, myself, I'm going to skip liner and add a nice pair of lashes, but remember, you do you. The lashes I'm going to apply are Pur Lashes, and they're in the style Bombshell. I love Pur Lashes. I'm recommending them all the time. So I'm going to pop these on, and then we're going to go ahead and jump into the face. So after my lashes are on, then I start to work on the face. This is normally my everyday process. A little bit of eyes, then face, then eyes, then face. But I'm going to use my number 7 Airbrush Away Primer. This is just like my favorite primer right now. I can't stop using it. I think it's really nice. Like, it feels really smooth and almost like hydrating on the face, but then it's still that like sticky, tacky feeling on the face, and you feel like your makeup is just actually sticking to it. So I have been loving this primer. My foundation, I'm going to go into my Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation. I am in the shade Light Medium Honey. Again, I've been loving this foundation, and I know the day that I'm filming I have plans tonight, so I'm going to be out for a while, so I want a good like long wear foundation, and I think this is it. And I'm going to be using my cute little beauty sponge that I got from SL Miss Glam. How adorable is this? I'm going to be using a bunch of her brushes too, which I'm excited about, but I used the beauty sponge the other day, and I actually thought it was really good. Like, beauty sponges can be pretty hit or miss for me, but I really liked this one so much that I'm gonna use it again. Okay, so I'm gonna squeeze some foundation on here. I swear the worst part of this foundation is this like squeeze tube thing, especially when you have your hands like kind of slippery from primer. It can be so hard to get that thing to give you some foundation. So I'm going to pounce this all into my face. But yes, like I said, I liked the sponge. I think it got really big when wet, and I like this little curve on the side. I don't know if you'll be able to see how it kind of has just that little, and it's just on that side. Like, when I first looked at the sponge, I actually didn't know, because some sponges it's like the whole one side is that kind of slope, but this is just right at the tip of it, and I actually really liked that feature about it. So I got super excited to try this out. I don't even know if I knew that she had a beauty sponge. Obviously I know about her makeup brushes, so it just makes sense that she has a sponge too, but man, like, she is impressing me. I used her brushes the other day too, and I'm gonna be featuring some in this tutorial as well, but yeah, pretty awesome. Concealer, I'm gonna use the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea concealer as well. Again, just like the foundation, it's an aqua concealer, so I just feel like it's a little bit more light and breathable on the skin, but I still think it has good coverage. So I'm going to apply that underneath my eyes and then to the center of my face very lightly. I don't go real crazy with it most days, focusing most on the under eyes. And then I'm going to take the sponge on that kind of tapered side and then just go ahead and blend all that out. I don't bake a ton, but since I know, like I said, I'm going to be out kind of later tonight, I am going to bake just to keep everything in place. I'm going to use the Tarte Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Finishing Powder to set my under eye concealer, and I'm going to use the same beauty sponge, and I'm going to use the same like tapered tip side, and just pick up a little bit of powder and apply this on right underneath my eyes. I'm just going to do my under eye area. I know some people kind of will set their whole face, but I really am not one who needs that. And I don't have a problem really with this foundation going anywhere. So I'm just going to do my under eyes. I really like this sponge too for the baking purposes as well. It's just really good. I'm so excited that I found another sponge that I love. So that's so awesome. Just leave this sit for probably no more than 5 minutes, I would say, maybe like 2 minutes. And then I'm gonna use my Sigma F25 to just dust that away. And I'm just gonna go right into bronzing. I'm not gonna do like cream contour or anything like that today. I've kind of been skipping that step every once in a while, and it's either like I do a cream contour and I don't bronze as much, or I do bronze and I don't cream contour. So today we're just going to do a little bit of bronzing. I'm going to go into the Tarte Clay Play palette because I love the bronzer in here and I keep reaching for it. I use the shade Terracotta here on the end, and I'm going to use the Expert Face T10 brush from SL Miss Glam. I believe she said in her favorite brushes videos that she likes to use this one for bronzer too, because it has a little bit more of like a dense flat shape to it that can be good for bronzing. And I'm just going to bronze up the face a little bit, even though I don't need it a ton because I have been outside a lot lately and it doesn't seem to matter how much SPF I'm loading on my face. I can tell I'm still getting a tan. So just gonna slightly bronze up here. And it's funny too because I really like the terracotta for a bronze shade, and I like desert, which is the middle shade in this palette. I like it for a contour when I am contouring my face. But I swear that I reach for this palette more for the contour bronzer shades than I do for the eyeshadows, which is really funny. It doesn't shock me, honestly. Like, it doesn't shock me because I love bronzing and contouring and all that. It's gonna bronze a little bit on the forehead as well. I really do like this brush. Her brushes are so soft. All the brushes I'm using are from the Teal Glam brush book, which I was so excited she sent to me. If you watched my PR haul, I showed everything that she sent to me, and it was like the craziest thing ever. Like, this whole Glam brush book is so nice. I used a bunch of the eye brushes the other day, and now I'm working with the face brushes, and they are really, really nice brushes. And they're so pretty. Like, look at this pretty handle with the jewels, and I love the teal color, so super cool. Okay, after bronzer, I'm going to pop off camera and do my eyebrows, and I'll be back to work on the eyes some more. Now that my brows are done, I'm going to finish off the eyes. I'm going to use, for my waterline, the Pure On Point eyeliner. Been using this a lot lately. It's in the shade Down to Earth, which is a nice brown that I really enjoy. So I'm just going to add this to the waterline. Because I said I like a pop on the lower lash line when I do more of a neutral look on the lid, I'm going to take some of this Plot Twist from Makeup Geek and apply it to my lower lash line. Really gorgeous like purple foiled shade. And I'm going to use my Sigma E36. I thought this shade was fun because it's a pretty purple. It's like a purple blue iridescent. And I just think it looks really cool, especially on the lower lash line. And someone asked me the other day if I would do purple on my lower lash line because I had blue in a video, and they said they wanted to see purple, so here we go. And then I'm going to use the shade Whimsical for a inner corner and brow bone highlight. I used this in my Makeup Step Roulette, and I absolutely loved it. I'm going to use my Morphe E18 and just apply some to the brow bone and then inner corner. Off the eyes, I'm just going to add a little bit of the Julep with a Twist mascara to my bottom lashes. The eyes are done. I'm going to finish off the face. I'm going to use this Pixie blush in collaboration with Aspen Ovard. It is in Rome Rose. It's a really pretty peachy. I wanted something with a glow in it as well. It has like a nice glow sparkle to it. And then I'm going to use the SL Miss Glam Classic Powder T01 brush to apply it. I like this blush because I feel like it gives a nice flush to the cheeks, and like I said, it is glowy as well, but it's never like too overwhelming because sometimes I look at it and think it's too dark for my skin, but it's like no matter how much you apply, it's just not overwhelming, which I enjoy. For highlight, I'm going to be using the Kevyn Aucoin, the Neo Highlighter in Sahara for a golden rose glow. The SL Glam T06 Tapered Blush. Oh, it's a tapered blush brush. I thought it looked good for a highlight. And I'm just going to mostly focus on this lighter side and see what kind of glow we get. That is really pretty. I was so impressed too. I used his contour and highlight sculpting book the other day, and the highlight was so intense. Again, I'm just focusing on this half of the palette for this makeup look. I didn't want to go too deep into the darker side, but that is really, really a pretty highlight. All of these brushes too from SL Miss Glam have totally been impressing me. Like I said, they were from the Glam brush book, and she was so sweet when she sent me a package. She included some discount codes, so those will be in the description box down below, but she gave me one for 40% off the brush books, which I think is just freaking amazing. So if you use the code SAMMARCH, you'll get the 40% off the brush books, which I just think is bomb. And that's just a discount code for you guys. It's not an affiliate code. Look at that highlight. That is so pretty. And then finish it off with my lip color. I'm going to use a Makeup Geek lipstick that they sent me. It's one of their iconic lipsticks, and it is in the shade Candid. It's actually darker than I thought it was going to be. I remember when I swatched it, it was like a lot lighter. So I'm going to put a little bit of a MAC lip gloss on top, and this is in the shade Myth. Just because I didn't really want this. I was going for more of like a nude lip. So I'm just going to put a little bit of Myth on top and see what it looks like. But still, it's not totally the shade that I was expecting for my lip color, but I like it a lot better. And I have been doing some glosses more here and there, so I kind of like the effect that it gives. So, lip combo. Makeup Geek and MAC. And to finish it all off, I'm going to spray my face with a little bit of the No. 7 Hydrating Mist to bring some hydration to the face and then help it stay in place. Okay, so that is going to do it for my go-to summer glam makeup look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial or found it helpful in some way. Leave me some comments down below. Let me know what you think about the tutorial, about the colors, shadows, brushes, etc. that I used. Of course, everything that I did use in this video will be linked in the description box down below. Let me know what you guys would be interested in seeing for my next makeup tutorial. I might do one in a couple of weeks, so let me know either what brands you want to see or what types of looks you would like to see in that tutorial. But thank you guys again so much for watching. Thank you for requesting makeup tutorials and kind of giving me the confidence to be able to post them. I really do appreciate it. But if you did enjoy this video, I hope that you will give it a thumbs up. I hope that you will also consider subscribing before you go, and I'll catch you guys real soon in my next one. Bye!